And welcome to another evening of Is this guy going to wear clothes or not? Halfway right? So, I also want to know why, when I'm in video mode, I'm really close, and when I'm in picture mode, I'm really far away. Because I would actually like this to zoom out and be a little bit further away to get a little bit more perspective so I don't have to have a selfie stick arm. Um, Great day. Uh, got up early, did yoga by myself, which I haven't done in a while. It was even just probably 20 minutes. And it started out like, oh, okay, I'll just do like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and then you get going and you start feeling really, really good. And that's the thing. Like we create this story in our mind that something's going to be hard, that we're not going to enjoy it. We're predicting the future. We're expecting, just do it. What's her name? That blonde woman in the TED Talk with the glasses. She made an entire career out of that. Her 5 second rule or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do it. And then live in the moment. Got to see my cousin today for the first time in 10 years. Fantastic. Hiked to a waterfall. He really enjoyed it. Yoga. Um, Saying no to someone who wanted to live with me. Just because you bring a girl home doesn't mean that she should live with you. I learned that at the beginning of the pandemic. Jesus Christ. So, what do we have going on? Yoga this evening, a lot of great shoulder stretching, which I need, and a lot of presence in my body today. Talking to some really great people, reaching out. Um, and yeah, how about last night's reading? Exceptionally powerful. It's still with me. I hope it's with you guys too. So, how are you loving yourselves? How are you, feeling into your body? How are you um, putting out all those great vibrations into the world, and not expecting them back, right? You're doing it because that's who you are. And that little part is challenging for a lot of people, especially in our capitalistic society. So let's get back into our reading because I need to get to bed. Tomorrow, huge day. Um, Not an admissions interview, but a talk with the admissions staff. And I want to try to get up early to surf tomorrow. A friend of mine has asked me to drive him to a medical appointment. Then in the afternoon, I have an appointment with uh, someone at the bank to go over some very mundane and boring, but also safe, uh, in some respects, investment options, as well as 3 yoga classes tomorrow evening. So, boom, let's do it. Self love is the beginning, an essential and centerpiece that opens the door to unconditional love for yourself and all things. Self love is a sincere acceptance of the past, an agreement to make the most of the present, and a willingness to allow the best to occur in the future. Wholehearted. Self love is the nourishment that gives us the clarity and strength to love others. Self love is personal evolution in action. Because if you're hating and judging yourself, you're hating and judging and mistrustful of others. If you're trusting and loving of yourself, why wouldn't you be trusting and loving of others? Self-love is personal evolution in action. Yeah. And other people can see and feel that. Being honest with yourself is an act of self-love. Yeah. For so long I didn't choose to accept excuse me, certain things about myself, and denying those things about yourself or denying those parts about yourself causes an internal friction, because deep down inside you know what you really are, or yourself knows your entire self, and this part that's denying that self is causing that tension, and then eventually you explode and have bipolar. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Self-love is creating space in your life to heal your body and mind. It's funny, my horoscope for this month was for November is about self-love, taking it slow, really going inside more, doing what I need to do. And what I need to do is, yeah, get into grad school for a PsyD. Do not confuse self-love with thinking that you're better than everyone else. True self-love is accepting yourself for all you are, especially your darkest parts. And then you accept yourself, and then, right, it's like that Eminem song, you know, not the Eminem song, but the 8 Mile, when he's like, oh, you're going to say this and this and this about me, but, these are true about me. So, what can you say about me? The more we and then at the end of the day, right, it's none of anyone else's business, or even your business, what anyone thinks about you anyway, so it doesn't matter. The point is, right, you're accepting those things, and someone else who is whatever, that's their reflection. So the more we love ourselves, the more easily prosperity and miracles can flow into our lives, right? Because you are aligned, body, mind, soul, and spirit, in knowing what you want and in creating what you want. And knowing what you want is also a form of self-love, instead of doing something that society wants you to do. Like for me, it was like, oh, get a job, make money, like join the rat race, do this, blah, 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 blah. Self-love has the power to release all blocks. The more we love ourselves, the more easily prosperity and miracles can flow into our lives. Self-love has the power to release all blocks. Through self-love, we can travel the universe. Self-love is doing the work we need to be free. And I'm going to end there this evening. So I wish everyone a very beautiful evening. Aloha. Oh, and happy new moon today or tomorrow. So make those changes. Improve your life. Sweet dreams.